Hello boys, welcome back to the channel. How are we all doing? Welcome to my World Cup qualifying European predictions for the World Cup qualifiers. These games are played over the next couple of days. The first lot of games are on Wednesday night, so we're predicting all those games and all of the European Cup qualifiers for the World Cup. Also, in a bit as well, we're going to be doing our Oxford United career mode, so stick around for that. It'll be moments after the stream and after I've opened my squad battle rewards as well. Today we've got AFC Wimbledon, so we're playing that in a bit. Right, so let's crack on then with the predictions. The first game in the European World Cup qualifier is Luxembourg versus Azerbaijan. Now, I don't know much about Azerbaijan, I don't know how good they are. Luxembourg are at home. They were a very decent side. So I'm going to go with a close game. I'm going to go with 1-0 Luxembourg. I think Luxembourg will win it 1-0. The next game is Portugal versus Republic of Ireland. Now, I know Ronaldo, we don't know whether Ronaldo will be starting for Portugal, but they've got some brilliant players, Portugal. They've got Diego Jota, Bruno Fernandes, they've got Pepe, some decent players. Portugal are at home, so I'm going to go with a Portugal win. I'm going to go with Portugal 3, Republic of Ireland 1. I'm going to go 3-1 Portugal. The next game is Kazakhstan versus Ukraine. Now, Ukraine, we know they've got some great players. They've got Zinchenko from Man City. He's a very decent centre-back. But I think this will be a tight game. I'm going to go Kazakhstan 1, Ukraine 1. I'm going 1-1 Kazakhstan, Ukraine. The next game is France versus Bosnia. Now, Edin Dzeko plays for Bosnia. For France, you've got Griezmann, Mbappe, and very dangerous players. So I think France will win this. I'm going to go with a 3-1 France win. I think France will win this 3-1. The next game is Denmark versus Scotland. Now, Denmark, we know how good they are. They've got Josef Poulsen, they've got Christian Eriksen. Whether he'll play or not against Scotland on Wednesday, we'll have to find out. And Scotland, they've got some very decent players. All they've got Alan McGregor in goal from the Scottish Championship. So I know they've got David Marshall from Derby. He's a great goal. They've seen how good he is. They've also got Kieran Tierney from Arsenal, Andy Robertson from Liverpool. Some decent players in this one. This one's going to be a very tough game. I'm going to sit on the fence with this one. I'm going to go with 1-1 Denmark Scotland. I think there will be goals. I'm going to say Poulsen to score for Denmark, and for Scotland, I'm going to go with Andy Robertson to get one. 1-1. I'm going with that one. The next game is the Faroe Isles versus Israel. Now, Israel, I don't know much about their football team. I don't know how good Israel are. The Faroe Isles, I have no idea what they're like either. So I'm going to go for a boring game this one. I'm going to go with 0-0. I think it'll be a boring game. I can't see goals coming, so I'm going to go 0-0. Next game is Moldova against Austria. Now, Austria, obviously, they've got some decent players. They've got Sabitzer from Leipzig. They've got David Alaba. They've got some decent players. Moldova, I don't really know much about them, so I'm going to go to Austria. I'm going to back Austria for this one. I'm going to go with 2-0 Austria. I think Alaba will score and Sabitzer will score. 2-0 Austria. Next game is Latvia against... I don't know that team's there, I'm not going to pronounce it. Latvia at home, I'm going to go 2-0 Latvia. Next game is Norway against the Netherlands. Now, obviously for the Netherlands, you've got Gini Wijnaldum, Dumfries, Depay. For Norway, you've got Erling Haaland. Very dangerous to see what Erling Haaland does. I think this will be an interesting game. Obviously, Netherlands have got some great players. We now dangerous the Dutch are, so they've got Van Dijk as well. Whether Van Dijk will play for the Netherlands, we don't know. But Norway are at home. It's a really tough one. I think Norway will score. I think Haaland will get a goal for Norway, because he has been banging them in the Bundesliga. But I'm going to go with a Netherlands win. I think it'll be too strong for Norway. I'm going to go with Netherlands 3, Norway 1. I think Norway will score. Haaland will score for Norway. But I think it'll be 3-1 Netherlands. Okay, next game, it is Turkey versus Montenegro. Now, Turkey, I don't really know how good Turkish are. Let us know if there's any Turkish fans watching. Your team is. Yeah, it'll be a tough game. I mean, Montenegro, we saw how good they were against England a few years ago. But I do expect Turkey to win this because Turkey are at home. They're a decent side, Turkey. So I'm gonna go with a 3-0 Turkey win. I'm gonna go 3-0 Turkey. I think Turkey will win this 3-0. Next up, we have got Moldova against Cyprus. Now, Cyprus, we don't know much about them. Moldova, we don't really know much. I don't know any Moldovan players, so yeah, I'm going to sit on the fence again. I'm going to go with 1-1. I think there will be goals, but I don't think it'll be high scoring. I'm going to go 1-1. 1 second, sorting my headphones out, I'll be back. Sorry about that, I was just sorting my headphones out. Next game is a repeat of Russia a few years ago. Russia versus Croatia. Now, I mean, Russia, they've got Denis Cheryshev, and he's a very good player. But then if you look at the Croatia team, they've got Ivan Perisic, they've got Mandzukic, Modric. Yeah, I think it'll be too much for Russia. I think Croatia will win this game comfortably. Croatia have got a very good side. I'm going to go with a 3-1. 3-1 Croatia over Russia. Next game we've got Slovenia against Slovakia. Now for Slovakia you've got Martin Dubravka from Newcastle, he's a very good goalkeeper. You've got Milan Skriniar from Inter, he's a brilliant centre back. Yeah, I'm going to go with Slovakia to win this one. I'm going to go with Slovakia 2, Slovenia 1. I'm going to 2-1 Slovakia. I think Slovakia will win this. And then next game, now we move on to the international. We've got some friendlies as well. The first of the friendlies is Finland against Wales. Now, Wales, they've got some very decent players. They've obviously got Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, Kiefer Moore. Finland have only really got Pukki, so I can't see Finland getting anything from this game. I'm going to go the Wales win. I'm going to go with a 4-1 Wales win. I think Wales will comfortably win this. Next up, we've got Qatar against Serbia. Now, Qatar, we don't know much about Qatar. We don't know how good they are. And Serbia, we're not sure how good they are either. They have got Mitrovic, though. Serbia do have Mitrovic. Ooh, this is a tough game. I'm going to go with 1-0 Serbia. I'm going to go with Mitrovic to score for Serbia. 1-0 Serbia. The final game of the international friendlies, we have got Switzerland against Greece. Now, I'm trying to think of any Swiss players I know actually. I can't think of any Swiss players that I know. But Switzerland against Greece, I'm going to go with... Hang on, I think Sommer's Swiss, isn't he? Yeah, Sommer, yeah. Sommer is a great goalie. Yeah, I'm going to go with Switzerland winning it. I'm going to go 3-0 Switzerland. Switzerland will walk this 3-0. Now into Thursday's games. First game on Thursday, we've got Iceland against Romania. Now, Iceland, they've got a very good team. They've got Gylfi Sigurdsson. We know how good he's been at Everton. Yeah, I'm going to go with Iceland winning. I'm going to go with 2-0 Iceland and Sigurdsson to get on the score sheet for Iceland. 2-0 Iceland. Next game, we've got Liechtenstein versus Germany. Now, Germany, we know how good Germany have got a really stacked team. They've got Manuel Neuer. They've got Hummels, Goretzka, Kroos, Havertz, Werner. They've got a very good team, Germany. So I'm going to go with Germany to win this. I think Germany will walk Liechtenstein. I'm going to go 3-0 Germany. I'm going to say Kroos, Havertz and Goretzka to score. 3-0 Germany. Next game is North Macedonia against Armenia. Now, North Macedonia, we haven't heard much about North Macedonia. We don't know how good this team is. They weren't great in the European Championships, but they are at home. I'm going to back them to win here. I'm going to go with a very low-scoring game. I'm going to go 1-0 to North Macedonia. Next game is Georgia versus Kosovo. Now, Georgia, we've not heard much about them. We don't know how good the Georgia team is. Kosovo, they're a decent side, so I'm going to go Kosovo to win. I'm going to go 3-0 Kosovo. Next game is Sweden against Spain. Now, Sweden, you've got Forsberg from Leipzig. He's a very dangerous player. For Spain, you've got Morata. You've got... who else have Spain got? Alaba, there were some great players. Moreno, I forgot about Gerard Moreno, he's a great player. Yeah, I'm going to go Spain to win this. I'm going to go Spain 3, Sweden 1. Next game is Italy against Bulgaria. Now, we know how good Italy are, obviously. We don't want to talk about the Euros, but Italy have got some great players. They've got Donnarumma, Chiellini, Bonucci, Mobile. I think Italy will win this. I'm going to back Italy to beat Bulgaria. I think Italy will storm Bulgaria. I'm going to go 4-0 Italy. I think it's going to be a walk in the park for Italy, 4-0. Next game is Lithuania against Northern Ireland. Now, Lithuania, we don't know much about Lithuania. Northern Ireland have got some great players. So I'm going to go with a win for Northern Ireland. I'm going to go 3-0 Northern Ireland. I think Northern Ireland will win 3-0. Next game is the Czech Republic against Belarus. Now, Czech Republic, you've got obviously Koufal, Thomas Souček, and great players in that Czech team. I'm going to go Czech Republic to win 2-0. I'm going to say Koufal to score the first and Souček to get the second. 2-0 Czech Republic I'm going. Next up is Estonia against Belgium. Well, there's only one win here. I think Belgium will comfortably win this. Belgium have got a very good team. I'm going to go with a 3-0 Belgium win. Lukaku, Eden Hazard and Torgan to score. 3-0 Belgium. Next up, we've got Andorra against San Marino. Now, San Marino, we don't know anything about them. Andorra, we don't really know much. I'm going to go with 0-0, unfortunately. I'm going to go 0-0. I think it'll be a boring game. Next up, we've got Hungary against England, the mighty England. Well, we didn't have a great tournament. Hungary have got a good goal. They've got Galacci from Leipzig, who's a great goalkeeper, but that's really about it. Then on England's side of it, we've got Jadon Sancho, Jack Grealish, we've got Kane, Sterling. I think we'll win this comfortably. I think we'll win it, because we never know with England, because we are a decent side, but I think we'll win this. I'm going to go with England 3, Hungary. I'm going to go 3-0 England. Sterling, Kane and Sancho. 3-0 England. And the final game on Thursday night is Poland against Albania. I think Poland will win this. I think Zenlitsky will score 1 and Lewandowski a double. So I'm going to go 3-0 Poland. 2 for Lewandowski, 1 for Zenlitsky. 3-0 Poland I'm going with. Check it on Friday. No, I think that's it. Let me just check for now. Check if I've missed anything. Oh, I've missed Saturdays. We'll go on to Saturdays now then. Saturday, we've got Republic of Ireland against Azerbaijan. I'm going to go 2-0 Northern Republic of Ireland. Serbia, Luxembourg, I'm going to say 3-0 Serbia. Finland, Kazakhstan, 1-0 Finland, Pukki to score. Ukraine, France, 2-0 France. Denmark, Faroe Isles, 2-0 Denmark, Eriksson and Poulsen. Israel, Austria, I'm going to go 1-0 Austria, David Alaba. Scotland, Moldova, 2-0 Scotland, Tierney and Robertson, 2-0. Latvia, Norway, I'm going to go 2-0 Norway, Haaland double. Turkey away from home, Turkey 2-0. Netherlands, Montenegro, 3-0 Netherlands, Wijnaldum, Dumfries and Depay, 3-0 Netherlands. Cyprus, Russia, I'm going to go 2-0 Russia, a double for Denis Cheryshev. Slovenia, Malta, I'm going to go 1-1. And Slovakia, Croatia, I'm going to go 2-0 Croatia, Modric and Rakitic. Just check I've not missed anything. Sunday. Oh yeah, we got some on Sunday. Iceland, North Macedonia, 2-0 Iceland, Sigurdsson double. Germany, Armenia, 3-0 Germany, Kroos, Goretzka and Werner, 3-0. Romania, Liechtenstein, I'm going to go 1-0 Liechtenstein. Kosovo, Greece, 2-0 Greece. Spain, Georgia, 3-0 Spain. Morata, Ferran Torres from City, and Torres again, 3-0 Spain. Bulgaria versus Lithuania, I'm going to go 1-0 Bulgaria. Switzerland, Italy, that's an interesting one. Italy 3-1, I'm going to 3-1 Italy. Belarus, Wales, I'm going to go 3-0 Wales. Bale, Ramsey, and Bale again, 3-0 Wales. Belgium, Czech Republic, I'm going to go with 2-1 Belgium. Hazard and Eden Hazard and Lukaku for Belgium, and Souček for Czech Republic, 2-1 Belgium. I know I missed a game for Belarus. Yeah, I've done Belarus, Wales. Andorra, Hungary. Sorry, Albania, Hungary. 2-0 Hungary. Win. England, Andorra. I'm going to go 3-0 England. Sancho, Kane, and Sterling 3-0. Poland, San Marino. I'm going to go 3-0 Poland. Lewandowski hat-trick. Then international friendlies underneath. Sweden versus, don't know what that team is. 2-0 Sweden, Forsberg double, and Northern Ireland against Estonia. 2-0 Northern Ireland in that game. Let me just check there's no more games I missed. Nope, that's it. Okay, boys, that are my predictions for the World Cup qualifiers. If you have enjoyed it, smash a like on it. And I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes for the Oxford United stream. So see you in a few minutes.